Hello, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Keona, and I do diamond painting content here on YouTube. This is day 13 of Vlogmas, and I'm sick. It's taken me all day to get this far. We're almost at 6 o'clock, but cough drops, medicine, you name it, I've made it. So based on how I was feeling today, I figured let's do something easy, and let's do a kit up. So I got all my things I need. We're going to kit up Meowy Christmas by DAC. It's a nice small one. It should be easy to kit up. I got my section frames. I got my label frame. So we got all that. And we're going to be using the Harbor Freight containers, which this is 24 pieces. We got 2 of them because I believe this is 43 colors. I don't know. I forgot to grab the sticker. You ever notice that sometimes they come in the plastic and sometimes they don't? 6, 12. This has 3 extra ones slid in. This was returned. This was returned and I got 3 extra containers, y'all. Because these are brand new. I haven't opened them yet. Okay, awesome. That's good news. Thank you, whoever returned it and added 3 extra containers to it. I don't know why you would return it, but I'll take it. Either that, or there was a broken one and they just put them all together, which they've done before. Doesn't matter. It's a win-win situation. Let me get the sticker sheet out. Normally, they're in my other binder, but I haven't gotten to that point of putting them in my other binder. So here we go. Here's your sticker sheet. And here is the Meowy Christmas. Okay, let's get ready. Need my coffee. Yes, I got coffee. It doesn't matter if I'm sick. It's good on the throat. Oh, nice and warm. I got my dryer sheet. So you saw that I had the Harbor Freights. I got all the stuff. I also have my basket that I just started putting all my stuff in. I cleared out this basket, and so it's got like my pins. Well, not all my pins, but what I was working on Santa Claus with. And so we're going to take out, we're going to use this one. I lost all my lids to my cat proof. That's my problem. So we're going to use this one and this one to do the kit ups. I need to find all my trays. I'm in the process of reorganizing the studio. If y'all didn't know, is a process. I did a lot last night. I cleaned under the desk. And if anybody's like me to where things just fall under the desk, be it small pieces of trash, be it a ruler you've been looking for 3 months, you know, and everything else. The land of lost Mel. Yeah, that's what that was. Oh, I'm not going to be able to mute and cough. But I do have this right next to me. I can't hit the pause. Yeah, I'm so sorry if you hear coughing. I can't mute. I'm going to try to be able to pause it and cough. Yeah. My brain's not working. Where's my scissors? There they are. We're going to need scissors. I knew I had them out for something. Okay. Oh, and now I'm overheated. It's 49 degrees outside, and I walked outside to treat it like the air condition. I turned off my heater, but my window heater is still on. Yeah. That's what we need. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you how I kit up. And then we're going to go ahead and put section frames on this little baby. I'm going to go ahead and wind her backwards because she's not going back in the box. This is our next diamond painting, but I might actually start it early. It might be a nice break because it is a round, and yeah, you know, I'm not really a round fan, but with it being so small, I could use the dopamine from an early finish. Is anybody else like me? Like, leave it down in the comments below are you like me where you don't mind having multiple whips, but it still causes you anxiety. I'm also a serial kitter. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have at least 5 diamond paintings kitted up, not started. At least 5, possibly more. Okay. Save this bag that the drills came in. I throw my trash in it. I saw that other creators have been recommending throwing your trash in it. That's what I do. Move this off to the side. We're going to get the containers that already has the plastic off of it. This is what we're going to start with, this one. Let me go get my container of containers, because we're going to be dumping them in there. It should be, I just had it yesterday. I moved it out of my way. You've seen my container of Elizabeth Ward containers, but this is my container of Harbor Freight containers. Oh, I found it. I put it in a stack of shoebox containers because I'm trying to organize. I really am. Hear the noise? Oop, I almost fell backwards on my heels. I feel like I got a vertigo problem today. Again, it's all with being sick. I'm going to film a couple things after this. Probably a couple unboxings after this. The whole reason I got that was to put it at my feet so I can dump containers into it if I have too many containers, which we have 43 colors, so we need 43 of these. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 18, 24. I'm trying to get it all situated. I'm going to go ahead and take that plastic off. That has been stapled. Of course it's been stapled. You know what? I don't even care. Let's get our scissors out. Oh, we're at 24, 27, 30, 36, 40, 2, 3, 43. We'll just dump the rest of that in there. So we got our 2 boxes and our 43 containers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the majority of these back in a box. We're just going to have it loosely in here. Because as we get to this container, we'll be able to just pull them out. That's a good start. I'm going to put this on top of my thing over here so I can pull from it. We do have, how many do we have pulled out right now? 4. We have 9. Let's make that 10. There we go. 10 containers pulled out. Now, let's start with the organizer. What I like to do is I like to organize these by what order they came in. And the easiest way to do that for me, instead of playing alphabetical order or numerical order, is to look at where they are on this chart and put on the numbers. So we're going to zoom in a little bit closer. And let me pause and adjust this camera so I don't shake it up for you. There we go. That's a lot better. So with this way, I don't have to lean far in. Again, I'm not feeling well. My back hurts. And I'm going to get those messages and those comments. Oh, you should just take the day off. No! I will not let Vlogmas die. Look, I'm not one to sit around and do nothing. Does that make sense? Like, oh, I'm sick, I'm going to sit around. No. I did that all day, and I felt like, I don't know, like a lump of coal. 224. Yeah, so, are y'all like that? Like, if you get sick, suddenly you may not have the energy, but you have this will to get everything done? Or am I alone on this? Because that's just the way I am. I'm not going to sit there and let my illness, for lack of a better term, win. When I was in the hospital, I was complaining because they put me on fall risk, so I couldn't even get out of bed. And I slept the entire time because I physically couldn't do anything. And it made me so mad. It put me in this slump of depression. It's like, nope. So today, when I slept until 9, but I kept going back to sleep because I didn't feel good. And rest is the best thing, but by 3 o'clock, I could have stayed in bed, and I was like, nah, we awake now. We awake. Oh, I caught that cough. The cough does not sound good. So, if y'all are wondering how my habits are going with that, I've had less today. I cannot find my vape, so, and it hurts anyway. So it's literally just been dire addiction. That's the only reason. Like, I've been holding off because I just can't. So maybe it's a good thing. And I thought it was a chest cold at first because of what the cough sounds like, but then I realized it's only my throat, and I do have a cough in my ears. So that's more like drainage. Is that 42? Yeah, that's 42. Yeah, I just wrote out the number. I don't even care. I don't even care. Wow. If you see a bunch of jump cuts, it's literally because I paused real quickly. I just sneezed. It's just like, hey, it's time to sneeze, and I am one of those loud sneezers. This is a dumpster fire. So I'm just gonna explain what I'm doing. Right now I'm numbering them so I can put them in order easier, so I don't have to keep looking back at it. Once I put them in order, or once I cut them up and put them in, I'm gonna put them in orders in groups of 10. 1 through 9, 10 through 19, so forth and so on. Actually, we'll do 1 through 10 this time. Yeah. And then after that, I will be using, if there's any static, I will be using a dryer sheet, which what I might do is I might do this time-lapse style. So I think that's the best way. That way I don't have to keep pausing for the sneezing. I hope that was the right number. 35, yeah. Not the sneezing, the coughing. And this way, I don't, at the same time, y'all aren't having to deal with my horrible, like, throat sounds. Look, I don't want y'all to feel bad for me. It happens. We all get sick. And the thing is, Josh has been spending a lot of time in here. And he wasn't feeling good, like, 3 nights ago. And it got worse the next day. And then yesterday, I started feeling it. And I go, nope. I'm not going to allow this. And so I got a lot of work done on the studio. Like I said, I got underneath my desk cleaned. I got the shelving unit cleaned off. It's almost ready to move. And then I can build the work tables. And maybe we'll do a studio reveal sometime during Vlogmas. You know, so 3861. So that's my goals. And if we can do all that, that would be awesome. But, what was I saying? I've become the girl. So yesterday I got stubborn and I didn't record the films I wanted. I didn't film the videos I wanted to film. I have 2 unboxings next to me, and I have them figured out for certain days. And I wanted to film them because I can film an unboxing in my sleep. It's just, since it's all reaction and going through like drills and stuff, it's very easy for me to do. And so you get like genuine reactions and information. That's why I have that product tour video. You know, when I say anything I don't want to repeat or I forget to repeat, just go into the eye. That video, yeah. It covers a lot of those bases. So I have nothing to worry about. 310 is 6. Why did I almost write 4? I got a tickle in my throat. A tickle in my throat. I'm drinking more than I usually do. Just because, yeah. Okay. 30s. Singles. Yeah, we're gonna go to 9 like I usually do, because that's why I do it because it's easier, so I don't get confused. And I don't have to think a lot. I try to reduce my amount of thinking when doing these videos. I don't always kid up on film, though, so. That one throw away. That's a 1. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yes, I know it went over to the 30s. I'll fix it in a second. Just like that went wrong. It's just I'm trying to get to this 20 so I can make a pile for that. Alright. Let me fix these piles real quick. Okay. We have the singles. we have the singles, the ones, right? Then we're going to have the twos. The 3 is going to be off camera. The 4 is going to... Actually, the 2 is going to be off camera, too. The 1, singles. Actually, 2s, 3s, and 4s. Right. Let's see if I can do this right now. Because if I do it right, I can just cut over the pile. See? Like that. It might make it easier. Look at me go. I'm an expert. I'm a professional. I almost cut my finger. But I am a professional. Don't do this at home, y'all. But yes. There is progress with the studio happening, and I think being sick was the best thing that could have ever happened to me, because now I'm being stubborn. Because stubborn is my middle name. I think it's a mom trait, because we get so sick and tired of taking care of everybody else when they're sick. We don't want, 1, we don't want anybody to take care of us. And 2, we don't want to prove that we're sick, because we see how weak everybody else is when they're sick, when they're not really weak. It's just their body's healing. But you get into this like, not me, you ain't gotta slow down my day. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just stubborn. What do y'all think? What do you do? Like, when you're sick, do you like pull man flu? And I don't mean to like be sexist or anything, but trust me, as somebody with 3 boys, or 2 boys and a husband, man flu is real. So, do you like pull man flu, or do you go like mom flu? Mom flu is, it doesn't exist, and I'm gonna keep doing things, and I'm gonna take medicine for the symptoms and forget, you know. See, Josh, it doesn't really pull man flu. Like, he was sitting there still like, I ain't sick. So he totally gets that from me. He's totally his mother's child. He did something. They go, oh my god, he's my mother. Oh, my mother offered him cough syrup, and he goes, no, I only take pills. And I go, see, I told you he's my child. My mom is supposed to be picking me up Dayquil pills and Robitussin pills, because I don't do liquid, along with cherry Ricola cough drops. I have an itchy ear. It's not quite an earache. Itchy, scratchy throat, and a cough and some sneezing. So that's how I know it's a head cold. We're gonna go backwards because the 4s are closer to me. They fell into my lap. We're fine. Okay, 43, 42, 41, and 40. There's my stack of 4s. We're gonna move it off to the side. You're not gonna see it. It's off camera, okay? Then we have 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30. There's our second group. Again, it's off to the side. You won't be able to see it. 29, 28. Well, it gets easier as I move things out of the way. 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, and 20. Again, off to the side. You're not going to see it, really. Yeah, it didn't show up. Here, I'll zoom out a little bit so you can see a little bit what I'm doing. Yeah, I have them off to the side here. Okay. Where are we at? We're at 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, and 10. I'm going to move the sticker out of the way because it's just going to keep getting in my way. And 10 is, the ones are going to go right there. Now the singles, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. 43. Is it divisible by anything? I don't think it is. I think it's a prime number. Computer, is 43 a prime number?
43 is.
Yeah. We can't do this in groups. Computer, set volume to 0. I forgot to do that. Alright. I was gonna do groups of 7, and I'm like, that's not right. So what I'm thinking about doing is we're gonna just do 9, then do 10s until we get to the 40s. That sounds good. So we only need, we're gonna put you back. So it was, yeah. I want to make room, so I'm gonna move these out of my way. The piles. I have a big drafting table right here, and I'm using very little of it because I'm trying to sit there and show y'all on camera, and you don't necessarily, I necessarily shouldn't be doing that. Does that make sense? Okay. My 30s are like moving in with my 20s. I had to adjust that. I need to take advantage of the space I have. So I was doing it so things show up on camera, and it's like, wait a minute, you're not going to be able to get anything done doing that. So here's our singles not in use. We're going to need these. We're going to need 45 of them, so that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are mine. I don't have a black chrome available right now, and I don't know if I'm going to. Black chrome's really hard to work with, but I have a lot of it, so maybe we could talk about a black chrome line, re-releasing the black chrome line. What do you guys think? Should I re-release the black chrome? Black chrome is a black holographic. See that? It's beautiful. It's just hard to work with. Hard to work with and cutting. This is a matte black. We're going to move this off to the side because we're not to this point yet. This is a matte black. This is the new style for the minis. We have decided to go with the mystery block style. That's what's going to be sold. If you want your own section frames and it's not in the shop, and you've seen a vinyl I've used or a cut I've used, or say you want minis in a corner label, you can always message me on Etsy. Like I said, the link's down below. Message me on Etsy, and we can set up a custom order specifically for you. Custom orders are probably some of my most popular orders right now, because people don't necessarily want what I have on hand, or they'll see a color that I have in a different style, like, can you do this? And I'm like, yeah, I can, so, yeah. We got that covered. Let's get started, shall we? Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the label frames first, and then we'll move on to labels, and then we'll do filling. We'll do it that way in groups. And this is group 9. I'm trying to think about how I'm going to have it sit. Am I going to set it on its side? Oh, yeah, we're going to set it on its side. I made the mistake in my last kit up that I set everything on their side. I think it was Dusk to Dawn, which there's no filming of this. And the problem with it being set on its side is I was using one of those bigger containers that hold up to 54. And when it's on its side, it doesn't close. So, I'm like, man, I messed up. So that's what but in these, in the containers they come in, they're deeper than that, so they can go on their side. And I think you can fit a whole other a whole other row in there. This video has become more informative than anything else. I know it's supposed to be like a kitten chat, but yeah. It's more gonna be like a kit up time lapse though. Because my throat's already like really hurting. I basically just need to give it a break. I mean, I've been really good at holding off the coughing and pausing and everything, so that's good. I think you've only caught one cough. Like, I'm trying to be courteous. And I said it today. This Vlogmas, all Vlogmas, has pretty much been a giant shit show. And I absolutely love it. It adds more chaos to my life. And after I said that in Discord, I told my buddy, one of my good friends, I told him what I said. And I go, actually, I think it's actually brought more stability in my life. Because I'm doing something every day that's pretty much the same thing every day, but different. You know, I'm putting out a video every day, but it's a unique video. And I may be I'm throwing a lot of unboxings in because I have a lot to unbox. But I'm trying not to double up the unboxings on top of each other. And I'm trying to get rid of all my Christmas paintings, I'll be honest. Wait, we're not ready for that. We want to get the labels on. 1 through 9, please. 1 through 9. I'm so nasally, I was able to sound like almost a fucking speaker. Oh no. Somebody's gonna go in my comments and complain about my cursing. Nobody saw that, right? Beautiful! So, if you didn't know what label frames are and this is your first video, it's literally something that replaces washi tape on your containers. Because a lot of people complain about goop on their containers or the labels coming off their containers. I have issues where my labels come off my containers if I put them straight on the containers. And what this does is it's a better surface than some containers. So they actually stick to it. But at the same time, the vinyl, when you remove it, doesn't leave any residue. And that's even on, I use permanent and removable vinyl. But a good example is the rainbow vinyl. It's a permanent vinyl, the rainbow hollow. And I've pulled it off afterwards, no residue. So you're not having to deal with all this stuff. And the reason why I use both permanent and removable is some people just want to leave them on there. And I will probably leave these on there after I've done them. So I'm going to have labels of all things. If you look at my label, or in my container box, you will see that I have washi tape still on containers. I try to keep them on as much as possible. Here, I'll show you. So, this is a piece of washi tape that's actually still on. But if you go to, do I have one in here? If you go to like this one right here, you see how it's starting to peel off? That's my issue with washi tape, is it peels. Right? So this is a little more of a permanent solution. Hey, my battery's dead. Or not dead, but dying. Hold on. Ah, I gotta get that information to them. I have a mattress delivery coming tomorrow. Dun, da, da. There we go. Actually, I should have made this in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. Whew, let's get started, y'all. Actually, I think after I do these 9, we'll go ahead and do a time lapse. Okay, it looks like there's no static in this. Wrong way. I got to see my pajamas. Look at that. Very little, very little. We're going to take those pieces that are still stuck in, and I'm going to show you what we do with static. We take a dryer sheet. I cut this one in half, so it's not as big. Take a dryer sheet. We're going to go ahead and we're going to throw away this in your little bag. Your bag of drills came in. And just wait just a little bit. Make sure that you rub those drills. Then you can take that and you just pour it into the container, which is off the screen. This is where I would normally put a tray underneath because it can bounce like crazy. And that's what I forgot. And boom, we are started. Here, I'll show you. See how I put it? I'm just going to slide it like that. And we'll move on. We're moving on. This one's got some static in it. Not a lot. Or maybe it's just... We'll find out. We'll find out when we pour. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no static. We're good. Yay! And just because sometimes they stick to the bag, it doesn't really mean static. And honestly, I'm thinking that with one that it didn't really have static. I don't want to have to clean all this up later. So we're just going to try to get everything nice and clean. Put that over there. Come on. Come on, friend. Come on, friend. I know, y'all didn't see that. It was I'm trying to get the side cleared so I could cut it off like that. And I forgot to grab the container. Give me a second. There we go. Boom. We got our tray, just in case anything falls out. This is static. This is static. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the entire tray. Or not entire tray, the entire bag. I'm going to pour them out of that because this is actual static. And it's bad, y'all. I gets bad enough I might have to get a dryer sheet to reach in there. But it's popping all over the place. I'm trying my best to keep it on the dryer sheet. Yeah, look at that. It's in the container. In the container. Wow. That is a bad piece of static. Got a couple here that need to be rolled. I'll get them in a minute. So here's what I'm going to do. Anything that falls out, I'm just going to put it back in that tray and we're going to do it again. So, this time, to be a little bit different, I'm going to rub them with the dryer sheet. And if you notice, I'm trying to get everything covered. If it falls out, I'm just going to throw it out there again. It's going to get rubbed again. You know, everything's going to make sure that I got it all, right? And then this time, as I drop them on the table, I'm going to pour the ones that have had their static removed in this tray. If you were wondering why I had 2 trays, that's why. We're going to try to do it all over again. See, those came out originally. I think that's everything. Yep. Sure. Sometimes you just grab it with your finger and then rub it against the dryer sheet. Why not? Come on. Come on. We got another one over here that's like hanging out. That should fix that problem. We will find out when we pour out of our container here. Yep. Oh, we got a little bit, I think. Or they're just stuck on there. Yeah, they were just stuck on some filament that needs to be sanded down. Look at that. Okay. I fixed my static problem. Yay! Yay! Look, I have issues, okay? You don't like it. Do you really belong here? This has static too. Let's be honest. I don't even belong here sometimes. Because I look at myself and I'm like, what is wrong with me? We lost a couple. I wonder if I were to do this instead. There we go. Rub the rub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub in the tub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub. I'm fine, I swear. I'm fine. I think it's time because I really have nothing to say, and I need to go put a cough drop in because my throat's hurting, and I deliberately didn't do it while we were talking, so you didn't have to hear me suck on it. So we're gonna actually stop this right now and move on to a time lapse, maybe. And I will see y'all on the other side of either the drills or the canvas itself. Alright, see you a little bit. Hey, did I say you could go over there? I said see you in a little bit. Well, I got it all figured out, and, oh, let's not stare at my lap. There we go. I got it all done. It's all kitted up. Nice and neat. I might end up taping this to this one. I do need to put up all my little release papers. Let's do that real quick. Ooh, I dropped one. I dropped one! Yeah, I'm so sorry how late this is coming out today. You have to understand how I'm feeling. I am feeling much better. My mom came in clutch. And I got some Dayquil. And I took that, and I'm feeling like 100% better right now. There, let me take these section frames. I am in love with this vinyl. I am going to have to get more of it. This is a tech wrap. I'm just going to put all those extras I didn't use over there in my diamond painting box. And we're going to grab all these pieces. Now, I was watching, not Supernatural, wow. I was watching Charmed while I was doing this. So, it took me a little bit longer. Yeah, this one little extra one. Oh, am I going to fit those in there? My hair is on it. Huh. Let me think. Can we, like, just move? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Did I just move that one? And so that one is sitting in there. And then we can slide this over like this. There we go. I don't have really room for the section frames, but they can just slide in there. Oh, yes. Perfect. Made me happy. My cats are playing with things over on the other side of the room. Oh, I forgot to put the thingy back in there. I'm still using the mini section frames because it's easier for me, for my ADHD, and so I think I am going to provide more and more mini section frames for people. Because if you notice, these are not currently in stock in the shop. So I think after I film tomorrow's Vlogmas, now that I'm feeling much better, I'm going to take advantage of it. So after I film tomorrow's Vlogmas, I'm going to go ahead and start working on restocking section frames. Because this worked lovely. It did, look at that. And it's a matte, so it's got the soft touch to it. I love it! Ooh, we need to label them, but I don't know where my silver, one second. I had a cat misbehaving I had to get onto. I don't know where my silver Sharpie is, so I do need to label these to figure out which ones I'm going to do. But this is my second Christmas diamond painting I plan to do this month, so once I'm done with Santa Claus, or even in between, I'm going to do work on this. But I'm so sorry for the lateness this came out. I hope that you can, give me a little leeway because of me not feeling well. If you like what you saw today, leave a thumbs up. Answer the questions I asked down below in the comments. I would greatly appreciate that. If you are new here, you can click on my face to subscribe, and you can catch up on Vlogmas over here. I'm going to get out of here, and I will see y'all in the next video tomorrow. Bye!